Hi, I'm Jessica with Top 10 Reviews. Over the past couple of years, small, inexpensive laptops have hit the big time. Netbooks, as they have come to be called, are great for on-the-go computing. As the name implies, their primary function is to connect to the internet. I'm here to cut through all that jargon and help you decide if a netbook is what you want. The first question you need to ask yourself is if you want a netbook or a full-size laptop. Now, what's the difference? A laptop is a fully fledged computing system capable of doing high-end tasks like gaming, video editing, and other resource-heavy processes. You won't be able to do any of that with a netbook. Netbooks lack the power for demanding programs. So in order to keep netbooks cheap and light, manufacturers left out features like optical drives. So there's no CDs or DVD drives. They'll also feature smaller keyboards and screens than your normal-sized laptop. So what can netbooks do? Despite their drawbacks in processing power and hardware, netbooks can do dozens of tasks that their full-size laptops can do. Surfing the web is their primary function, so you can send emails, stream music and video, use social networks and blogging tools. You can even edit photos online. Anything that's based on the web, you can do on a netbook. A lot of applications you use at work will also fit on your netbook. Microsoft Office and Word function just fine on a netbook, but it may be inconvenient if the screen is smaller than 9 inches to read. There are quite a few netbooks on the market today, so what should you look for when buying one? Definitely consider screen size. While most netbook screens are between 8 to 10 inches, some go as low as 7 and as high as 12 inches. If you decide to load up on non-web-based applications on your netbook, I would really recommend getting as large a screen as you can. You'll probably pay a little bit more, but it's worth it to get that extra real estate. An operating system is another thing to consider in your choice of netbook. Many netbooks run on the Linux operating system or Google's Android operating system. While this is good for tech-minded users, it may be unfamiliar to most casual users who only have experience using Windows or Macintosh. Apple doesn't make a netbook right now, so you're out of luck there. However, Windows XP, or now Windows 7, are on most netbooks made by the brand computer manufacturers. So unless you are a developer or have experience with Linux, it's probably best to stick with a familiar operating system. Battery life is really important when you're on the go. Netbooks generally come with a 3-cell battery, and that lasts about 3 hours. However, there are upgrades and packages you can buy that will give you a 6-cell battery, and that will give you extra time before you have to plug in and be tethered to the wall. But think about how often you will be away from that power source and how much you will be using your netbook before deciding on which battery you'll need. And lastly, hard drive space. The emerging standard for disk space on netbooks is 160 gigs. Some have less, however, systems with less memory are not generally cheaper. Some are even more expensive, so get as much memory as you can. So if a minimal mobile system is what you need, then a netbook is the way to go. I'm Jessica with Top 10 Reviews. We do the research so you don't have to.